Hello, my people of Big Ando Studio. Welcome back to Big Ando Studio. You know the show. This is what they happen. Your favorite show on YouTube. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please take a pause and subscribe to the channel. And make sure you put the channel on post notifications so that any video I drop, you'll be the first to watch the video. Guys, Charlie, from last week to this week, I've been sad. I've been sad from last week to this week, concerning the death of Miss Innocentia Avenue, the UCC student who died on the beach. Charlie, may the story be very, very sad. Give me the story be very, very sad. Give me for such a beautiful, lovely lady, for such thing to happen to such a lady. It's very, very sad. Very, 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 very sad. Because Charlie, obi ba wa wono abon hoka. They've taken care of their daughter from GSS to SHS to university. And something like this happens to their daughter. Something like this happens to their daughter. How are the parents going to take it? How are the whole family going to take it? Her friends, how are they going to take it? Honestly, it's sad. It's sad. But as I always say that, Ghana has said, it's not even only Ghana here. The world, we have wicked people in this world. And these wicked people will always live among us. And there will always be people that we trust. Because according to the whole story, she received a call around 7 p.m., went out to meet the person. Later on, they were trying to reach her, and they were not able to reach her. Her family tried to reach her. Her friends tried to reach her. People who know her tried to reach her. Now they started looking for her. There was a missing person alert out there. Started looking for her, and later on, they found out that she's dead at the beach. So you should know that the call that she received went out. She will not just walk out dressed, walk out of her room, go out to go and meet someone that she doesn't know that much. So it's always the people that we know who are always wicked to us. That's why we always have to be extra careful, extra safe. Don't lose guard, no matter the relationship you have with the person, no matter how close you are with the person. Don't let that deceive you, or don't let that convince you for just a second that this person cannot harm me. How people think, we don't know what they think up here. What goes on in the mind of people, we don't know. What people wish for us, we don't know. How people think about us, we don't know. What we know is that we have some friendship with them. They are our family. They are our friends. We work with them. We go out with them. We play with them. But we don't know what they are planning for us, what they have in mind for us. That's why we always have to stay extra careful. For me, I always say that even the people in my circle, I am outside the circle. I don't want to always be in the circle, like feel too comfortable with them. So when I have time, I meet them one B, we have fun, I come I bounce back to my house. I don't feel so comfortable with people because I know what this human race can do. So we have to be careful. Guys, there's an update to the story of Innocentia Avenue, the UCC girl who died on the beach. There's an update to the whole story. When the whole story started, people started circulating a whole lot of story. Some people were even saying that part of her body has been cut. Some people were saying that Okudi Sikechi. Some people were saying that she went out to follow money. This. There was a whole lot of story out there. People were just, Ghana here. I will always say that immediately your matter coming, especially if you are there, dear Utiate. If you are dead, Utiate, because everybody will start saying anything that they like. Where are you to defend it? You are dead and gone. Even if you are alive, the stories that people can create about, because when you come to the media space right now, there are a whole lot of bloggers, and everybody wants a trend. Everybody wants to be like, I am the first person who brought the story. I am the first person who published this. I am the first person who made the public known of this. So immediately the story comes out, they don't even take their time to go and investigate the matter, to get the right information, to get the right source and bring it to the people. They just put out anything out there for people to consume. And immediately the first thing, like we are human beings. The first thing we get to know of that's what will be in everybody's mind. Even when the truth come out, that first thing the person heard will still be in the person's mind. That's why we have to be extra careful when we are telling stories about people. I always say, some people might say that, oh, story by a chance. I mean, you know, when the story is out there, it's not like I don't see it. If I want to be part of these bloggers who like to bring the story immediately the story happens, then like every day I'll be the first to bring stories, because I will say that most of the stories that people that I'm in the same space and people that I'm in the same space with, most of the stories that they bring out, most times I can see that actually story I could have even do the story that midnight and post the story, but I have to wait. Well, sometimes I have to wait for extra 1 day, full 24 hours, or maybe even if 2 days scramble to get more details about the story so that I can bring it out there. Because Charlie, it will be one seven It will be one seven. So Charlie, the whole there's an update to the story as I was talking about it. There's an update to the story, and Charlie, the update be say someone has been arrested. You know, when the story came, the Ghana police, you know, assured the nation, assured everybody, family and friends, assured everybody who knows the girl that everybody must be calm. And everybody who is circulating any story has to put any negative story, any story that is not true about the death of Miss Innocentia Avenue has to put a stop to it, because the police is conducting their own investigation. And they will come up with the final result on the 15th, I think we are in June. So on the 15th of June, 2026, that was on Monday, that was on yesterday. They will come out with the final investigation. They will let the public know what actually happened to Miss Vicentia Avenue. And finally, it seems the police, the investigation still continue. Even though if someone is arrested, they still have to continue their investigation to know the reason, the motive, why the person did it, whether the person is just a suspect, whether the person he was the person who took the girl to where the girl died, how the whole thing happened. You know, they have to still conduct an investigation to know more about the story before they will know that the person that they have arrested is actually the one who committed the whole crime. So investigation still continues. But as it stands, they have arrested someone. And they have arrested a 39-year-old man. A 39-year-old man. Yeah, police has arrested a 39-year-old man. I've heard he's a teacher and also a driver. He's a teacher and also a driver. So police has arrested this man as a suspect in the murder of Miss Vicentia Avenue. And the police has released a press. I will read what the police released to you guys. So this is what the police released. Police arrest suspect for the murder of University of Cape Coast students. The Ghana Police Service has arrested suspect Michael Mensah, aged 39, for the murder of Innocentia Asifu Avenue. The suspect was arrested by the IGP Cyber Vetting and Enforcement Team on 15th of June 2026 at about 7:15 hours at the Pedu Lorry Station. That's 19:15 hours at the Pedu Lorry Station, Cape Coast, following sustained intelligence-led operation. Preliminary investigations has revealed that on 11 June 2026 at about 18:48 hours, the suspect, who claims to be a teacher by profession but also work as a driver, picked the deceased from Ayensu Plaza within the University of Cape Coast hostel and took her to Hatchland Beach, where she was last seen. Investigations continue and any further development will be duly communicated. So this is what the police arrested. As I said, he's a teacher by profession and he also drives. I don't know if he drives an Uber but I think he's the last person who was seen with Miss Innocentia Avenue. So as it stands there, the police has arrested him. He is in the custody of the police, and the police will conduct their thorough investigation to make sure that they are having the right person, that they have caught the right person. That they've caught, as I said, Charlie, seriously, me say this fine girl, what did she do? It's so obvious, it's so big, like you cannot forgive her to the extent that you have to kill her. I want to know. Then no yeah, like assembly no can yeah. What did she say? That was too big. That was so big that she can't even apologize. She can't retract her words. That you can't even forgive her. What crime? What was her biggest sin? What did she do that it was so big that you can't even forgive her? That you have to go to the extent of taking her life away from her. How? How? And this person, if this person is not arrested, I can assure you that this person will sleep. This person will eat. This person will go about his day like nothing has happened. And such people, when I tell you that, they are not supposed to be allowed. They are not supposed to be permitted to live among humans. You people don't understand it. You people don't understand it. Such wicked people. Look at such a beautiful girl. Look at such a happy soul. Look at this girl. Look at this girl on the screen. What would this girl do that someone will plan to take away her life? What would this girl do? Such a lovely person. A girl who just go about her day. Look at the sadness you brought to a family. You even think about the person's family. You think about what you'll be making someone's parent go through. One of their parents, her parents can't even sleep. Let's put the money aside. Just because one wicked person, or in the name, she knew one wicked person. Evil people, so na share country ni mo evilness. Adwin bone. Me say when this person is arrested, if this person, after investigation and everything, they find this guy guilty, life imprisonment too. When no, me say like they should not just start the case, remand or that remand for 80 years, and you will and you remand. He has not yet been sentenced. Remand for like 80 years, and after that, you sentence this man. You make sure you keep him at where the wicked people are in prison. Where this man will be like because you cannot do this to someone's daughter and want to go free. As I'm saying, if the police conduct their whole investigation and find out that he is the one who committed the crime, then this man, in fact, because Charlie, why are we taking this word? Sometimes we behave like we will not die. That's how some of us behave, like we will not die. We are at the end, we die and we don't know where we are going. You make all these properties at the end, you will leave it. See, if you like get the whole money in this world, you are not going to stay in this world forever. You will one day leave this world. How can you tell me that such? Oh, Mr. Gary, me feel serious again, and we are me fair rough. Again, we are me fair rough. Fine girl. Spec, who spec? Now even you put your phone into that one fene. Just look at the beauty and just forgive. Me like this sometimes when my girlfriend wronged me. When my girlfriend wronged me, I just look at her. What a beauty! Be like, I don't know whether they were. I don't know whether he was dating her. I don't know whether they were just friends. I don't know what to make. I don't know. Then I want to understand what this girl would do for someone to murder this girl. I want to understand. I just want to be able to wrap my head around it. Like, oh yeah, then, oh yeah, your bonnet bang, then or can yeah, then of like oh yeah, what then or they would then of I would then or can would then it could see saying oh yeah, then or oh God, a then, hey. See, that's why I always give up on the human race. Don't trust anybody. Don't trust anyone. As I said, over like some 3 months or 3 months now, this missing person thing continues to happen. And this is not how Ghana was like. Ghana was a country that you could go out freely, come home, but right now going out is not even safe. Going outside is not safe. You don't know what can happen to you. Even going out to have fun with your friends is not safe. You don't know what can happen to you. Because for such a beautiful lady to get a call, dress and go out to go and meet someone and not return again, later found on the beach dead, that should tell you that you are not safe too. That should tell you that you are not safe too. You should be careful out there. That's why I said don't trust people. Don't trust even people in your circle. Don't trust people you call your friends. Don't trust anybody. They don't just trust anybody. Don't trust them. Anything can happen to you. Anything. So it's good that the police has arrested a suspect. At least that can start the investigation. That can start the investigation. So as it stands there, they have arrested a suspect, a 39-year-old man who is a teacher by profession, and he drives to he's a driver. I think he pick people around and drop people wherever they want to go. So it's good that they have arrested the suspect. Since he is the last person, since with Miss Innocentia Avenuno, it's good that he has been arrested. And that can start the investigation, and the police can conduct the investigation little by little and come to a final result of what actually happened to Miss Innocentia Avenuno, because it's very important. It's very important. Such a beautiful soul cannot just be taken away. The justice has to work. Justice for Miss Innocentia Avenuno. The law has to work. And we look forward to that. So guys, Charlie, that's the update to the whole story. Please, as I said, be safe out there and be careful out there. And guys, please, if this is the first time you are watching me, please take a pause and subscribe to the channel. Make sure the channel is on post notifications so that any video I drop, you will be the first to watch the video. My name is Big Ando, and guys, I'm out.